everyone, and welcome to another episode of Crafty Beer Reviews Beer Mail Video. That's right, I have received yet another wonderful, lovely, stupendous, tremendous, amazing box of beer in the mail. And I've got to give a huge shout out to Dustin out of Virginia for hooking me up with these beers. Now, before I get to revealing them, just want to say, Dustin, you did a great job of packing this bad boy up. I really appreciate it, buddy. Pleasure doing business with you. I hope you enjoy all your beers. I actually sent Dustin pretty much the best double IPAs from Ohio, so we're talking Columbus Creeper and Bodie, Fathead's Hop Juju, threw in some Conky Dunk, some other who-farted stuff, and Dustin, you said you like sours, so I included a very rare sour that I personally think is absolutely delicious. I'm going to be excited to see what you think as well, buddy. Thanks again for the beer. Now, how did this one all start? Well, I'm going to show the first beer, and then I will tell you guys. So the first one is a collaboration between Trillium and The Veil. You might have heard of these guys before, and this one is called Extra Cream. So this is a pretty crazy double IPA. I've got all the details online, so of course when I go into the review I would definitely talk about that, but it's kind of cool. It's funny because it looks like a Dunkin', Donuts type deal, but he got in touch with me. He said he'd be really interested to see my thoughts on this beer, wanted to know if I want to do a trade, so I said, hey, why the hell not? More beer is never a bad thing, right guys? As if I need more beer. Alright, so while we're on the topic of The Veil, he sent me another one from these guys, and this will actually be my first Veil beer. I've only ever had collaborations that they've done, and this one's Crucial Taunt 3, so they're calling this one a triple dry hopped double IPA. Ooh, mouth-watering already, sir. You must know what kind of beers I like. So yeah, that's exciting. And then I've got one, this is also out of Virginia. I'm not familiar with them at all, not familiar with the beer, the brewing company, nothing. But this is Commonwealth Brewing, and this is their Marshmallow IPA. So, really not a ton of info, in the world of craft beer these days. It could be a Marshmallow IPA. I've seen weirder things, guys. But yeah, I will find out what the details are on this one before I review the beer, of course. Now, the next thing I have is from Trillium, so it's kind of cool. Trillium and Veil, then we got the Veil, then we've got Trillium here, and this one is Dialed In, so this is their double IPA brew with Sauvignon Blanc, grape juice. I think this is different than when they did the anniversary release of it, which I reviewed. If you guys haven't seen that one, make sure to check it out, but yeah, I will definitely find out what the dealio with this one is. But I'm always excited for Trillium. They are easily one of my favorite hoppy beer producers right now. So, the next thing I've got, it's actually in the vein of pretty much everything else here. This one is from Treehouse, and this is Bright. So this is their double IPA. I know this one has gotten a ton of rave reviews. Never had it though, so will be interested to see what the deal with that is. And then last, but certainly not least, Dustin very kindly sent me a beer that him and a buddy homebrewed. And this is a homebrew IPA. It came in a Bourbon County brand coffee stout bottle. So he told me, he's like, don't get too excited, I sent you a homebrew. And I'm like, I would actually rather have a homebrew IPA than this. Because you know what? I've had this beer. It's great beer. But I'm always excited to check out some homebrew. So that'll be cool too. He asked me to give my thoughts on it as well. So you'll definitely see a review of all of these very soon, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I hope whatever you're doing involves good craft beer. Cheers.